guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna be doing my 36/37 week update, pregnancy wise obviously, but a lot has actually happened. Well, I was doing every trimester, but I felt like the last trimester was a lot more things were happening, so I'm just gonna jump right into the video. So exhaustion, which is the #1 reason why 36 and 37 are combined. They were supposed to be separate weeks, but nothing too like significant happened. But the first symptom is exhaustion. Like, I'm just so tired lately. Like, it just hit me like a bus. Like, I'm just so tired. I literally could sleep for like 12 hours a day. Like, me and Chris realized that we do sleep for 12 hours a day, and that's not good. Next is going to be very itchy skin. My stomach has started itching me so bad. Like, I don't even want to talk about it too much because then it's going to start itching me and you're not supposed to scratch it. So yeah, I haven't really been that good at like not scratching. But yeah, not even just my stomach though. Everything's been kind of itchy. Like, my nipples are really itchy. My nipples, my hands are really itchy. It's right now, just like talking about places being itchy, they start itching. So yeah, I'm also very out of breath still. As you can see, my pregnancy app told me that I was gonna be like kind of easing up on the shortness of breath, and I don't feel like that's happened. And if you are wondering what pregnancy apps I use, this is it. I don't know if you can see. But I use What to Expect, Ovia Pregnancy, and Baby Center. I use all three of them. My favorite one is the What to Expect. I feel like it's very spot on. It gives me really good information, and it always kind of like prepares me for the week ahead. Also, I like that they give you every week a new little like video to watch, and I really like that. So major nesting, basically everything in my house that needed to get done is done. Like, it's done. I make in my phone a bunch of lists of everything. Chris hates it, but I make lists of everything. If I need to, you know, do something, I just don't want to forget, because that pregnancy brain will really like control your life. And pregnancy brain mixed with exhaustion, if I don't have a list, it probably wouldn't get done. So yeah, this week we just finished up on washing all of his clothes. So all of his clothes are washed. His bag is packed for the hospital, so if you haven't seen my hospital bag video, I'll link it below this one. But that one's, it's all packed now. His bottles are sterilized. We did build the Halo swivel bassinet. It's right there actually. I'm trying to think of what else. All of his stuff is all put away. His room is 100% clean. Yeah, his bottles are all sterilized. If I didn't say that already, I don't know. But basically, everything I needed to do for him is all done. Plus everything in my house, just so you know, you have those little like things that you kind of let slip away from you. I did them. So contractions have been a mother, like, they've been bad. It's basically like period cramps on crack. Yeah, I get them a lot at night, and yeah, they just feel like, okay, so Braxton Hicks contractions, I'm gonna explain it because I didn't know until somebody explained it to me. But Braxton Hicks contractions is when your stomach just feels like super tight. Like, it just feels tight, it feels heavy, feels uncomfortable. Contractions are like a whole new ball game. So you get all of the other symptoms, so your stomach feels tight and heavy and uncomfortable, but your back hurts, which that's the main thing. Mine's get like really painful. I already kind of have like a bad back, so that was just like, I didn't need that. But your back hurts you really bad. And me, I get like cramps in the bottom of my stomach. Yeah, it just hurts really bad, but that's what separates those. Another thing I noticed, my wedding ring is getting really tight. Like I can't even, it's not tight around where it's at, like I can still move it, but I can't take it off, which is weird because I have very, very small fingers, even though my ring is obviously fit to me, but I can usually take it on, take it off pretty easily, and I haven't taken it off in months. I mean, not that I take it off daily, but like I literally cannot take it off at all. And my toes actually started getting swollen as well. I noticed the other day I was wearing my Uggs, and we had been out like all day and like walking around doing errands, and I think we went to like Target just because I was like, I want to walk, you know. And my toes, just when I took off my shoe, my feet were just so red and they just felt like freaking stuffed sausages. Like it was horrible. So I've been getting a lot of pressure in my hips. I don't even know how to explain it, and like everybody looks at me crazy when I'm trying to explain it, but it basically just feels like my hips are literally spreading, like as if they're gonna like break off. Just think about if somebody was holding you and like pushing your hips like to the side. It's really bad. It hurts really bad too, and it's not scary because obviously I know my hips aren't gonna like break off or something, but that's honestly what it feels like. So, emotional. So these last 2 weeks, your girl has been acting kind of crazy, like kind of crazy, where sometimes I'll just be saying something and then in the moment I'll be like I probably didn't even need to take it there, and it's just like crazy, especially with Chris. He already drives me crazy every single day, so being pregnant, but these last like 2 weeks have been so bad. Any little thing, we're just looking at each other like, what did you say? You know? Bad. So stretch marks, like I said, sadly the stretch marks on my stomach have gotten a little bit worse. They're not like horrible or horrific, you know, nothing I'm gonna really like cry about, but they gotten worse. And I actually looked up, I made this little concoction and I put it in a bowl, and it's the Shea Butter Cocoa, the Shea Moisture Cocoa Butter Stretch Mark Cream, God, and coconut oil and Neosporin. So I have all of that mixed up together in a little bowl, and then every night before I go to bed, when I get out of the shower, I just kind of lather it up and I let it sit on my stomach. And the only thing I don't like is that it's very, very, very oily. So I mean, I can't like really get comfortable yet and lay down because I don't want it to get all over my bed. I got like a couple on my boobs, but not as much as I thought, because my boobs have just gotten like so big. Like I had to go up in bra sizes, but like drastically go up in bra sizes. So I do a little bit of that on my boobs as well. I do a little bit on my like love handles, I guess, on my love handles. And that cream, I also like kind of rub it between my legs, just because I feel like, this is another symptom, but I feel like the places that you shave the most are getting more black, if you know what I'm saying, you know. So like down there are getting like darker, and my armpits, I feel like they're getting darker, which that's just something that I've like always kind of tried to steer away from, but pregnancy, I feel like my skin is just acting crazy, so obviously it's getting irritated more. I do feel like it's getting irritated more, so that little mixture that I told you with the stretch mark cream, the coconut oil, and the Neosporin, I put it on everything, like all of those points. So my boobs, my stomach, love handles, and down there, which also somebody told me I should be kind of lathering it up down there as well, just so that your skin is nice and moisturized, so when you go into labor, hopefully you don't like tear as bad. So hopefully that works, but whatever. And then hiccups. So not me, but the baby. I got in my pregnancy app a long time ago that the baby was going to start getting hiccups. I want to say around like 20 weeks, my app told me that I was going to start feeling the baby having hiccups. And I never really felt them, but these last 2 weeks, I've definitely felt them. You could definitely feel it. It feels like the slightest little, you know, like little pop inside of you. And yeah, it's I don't really know what else to say about that, but I felt the baby's hiccups for the first time. And the last thing that I wanted to talk about is nausea started coming back. So I feel very like faint, very like something like I just need to sit down, like I just need to take it easy, sit down. Today when I got out of the shower, I was kind of plucking like a little bit eyebrow hairs, you know, I always do that before I put on makeup, and I just felt like I had to like come in the room and lay down really fast, which I'm so tired of that feeling. That's actually been happening to me a lot throughout pregnancy, but it like came back, and it came back horribly. Like I have to drink some water, or I need like an ice pack or something like that. So yeah, but that's pretty much my updates for 36 and week 37. I'm actually 38 weeks today, so when this week is over with, I'll be doing a 38 week update. But for week 36 and 37, I feel like they were very significant. It's your last month. You're kind of like in a go. You go see your doctor every week now, so I have been seeing her every Thursday. And we kind of just got like my birth plan together, and I don't know, but I really like my doctor. She's really on top of it, and I like that I see her every week now. Next week, so in my 38 weeks, in my 38 week appointment, she'll start checking me if I'm dilated, so I'll have that for you guys. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.